Oh, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Essmé. Hi, how are you? Well, I'm here to do another oration. Hi, yes, I am. So, this one is going to be with cards, and I don't know. I may add something else extra of mine. I'm not sure. Pardon moi. But Esme is for sure about to hook you up. All right, let's go. Where do we start? Where do we start? What am I seeing? I have the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel. That's set one. Set two, Three of Wands, Prince of Swords, Empress. Set three, King of Pentacles, and Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups is the Page of Cups. Prince of Swords is the Knight of Swords. And I've got some yokis too. Yes. Okay. So what are we looking at? Because I don't know. Something is so. It feels strained. I don't know. Not sure why. I don't even know where to start. Okay, backing something up. We're going to start with the Three of Wands, the Prince of Swords, and the Emperor. So this involves backing something up. Because there was a lot of damage done in this thing. So this group of people that this resonates with, that this speaks to, is saying that you're wanting to back something up, wishing you had a redo, wishing to go back a few years or so back, 2, 3, 4 years ago, 2, 3 years ago. You want to go back 2, 3 years ago because a lot has happened in those 2 to 3 in the last 2, 3 years for certain people, to where you uh, should be whole, sane, happy, fulfilled, wealthy, but currently you're none of that. You're broke down. You look a hot mess. Nothing is what you thought it would be in your life. You feel cut down. You feel broken down. So this particular group wished that they could go back to another time because of the time period. You were given sound advice, but you thought you were grown. So you, at a young age, you were given sound advice. So this is a group of older men, of course, because you said, I should be wealthy. I should be this emperor. So the emperor's an older guy. I should be this emperor, but I'm still this page. We'll get to her, the Princess of Cups, right? But I'm still this page. I had sound advice when I was a youngin, but I chose to be grown and do what I want to do. You know how to say, you're not grown, right? You're going to learn, you're not grown, right? So now you're learning, right? That's the whole thing. Now you're learning, right? Also with that Three of Wands, you're learning that you did not know anything with that Prince of Swords. You did not know nothing, even though you should have, right? And at that time, this Prince of Swords is a man 35 to 45. So you're not a child, right? You guys are not young acting. Or, excuse me, I get it. You are young acting because you are supposed to be an emperor, 45 and up. So you guys are grown. But grown, right? You're seasoned gentlemen, right? Ladies and ladies, seasoned gentlemen and ladies, right? But you choose to remain 35 to 45 age, right? So I don't know if you're lying about your age or that was a good period for you, so you remain in that period of time. But as it says that you have been sustaining injuries to yourself ever since that time, period, right? You were given sound advice as a youngin. You chose to do what you wanted to do, and you have been sustaining injuries ever since you were in your mid-30s. We'll say that. And now you're probably 45 and up, 46, 50, up. That was the second group we were dealing with. So let's go to the third group. The King of Pentacles and the Princess of Cups, the Page of Cups, where it said you were given that sound advice, right? And you did not take heed, right? You were continuously being grown and greedy and not listening. You were building the wealth, King of Pentacles, but with the Page of Cups, the Princess of Cups, you are being childish with your money. Probably making it rain. Buying expensive clothing, right? Eating out all the time. That type of deal. Saying, I ain't gonna worry about it. I got it. Right. I got it to spend. Right. I got you. And handing out money. So you are highly immature, Princess of Cups, with your wealth and your maturity itself. Right. You are very immature with yourself. You are immature with your responsibilities. You are immature with your maturity. Right. Right. Because 35 to 45, come on, man. You're grown. Right. You're old enough to know better. Right. So the King of Pentacles says that you were in that 35 to 45 age range. When you were there, you acted like you were in your 20s, right? The Princess of Cups is a youngin. That's supposed to be a baby all the way up until about 30, 35, right? Up until 35, right? So, you were busy acting well under your age when you got the money. You were acting like a kid in a candy store, a kid at a toy store, a kid who just got their first $100 bill, their first $20 bill, right? Depending on what era you grew up, your first $10 bill, your first $5, your first bill, period, could have been $1, right? First 50-cent piece, right? Yeah, what was that? $50, right? First Susan B. Anthony, right? So with that being stated, Canadian coin. I used to get excited when I got Canadian coins, right? So, and you couldn't spend them in America back then neither. I don't know why they were even given to me from the stores, right? So, you were very immature with your money at that time, right? And that's why you have sustained so many injuries because of your money. Your money gave you the ability to do all this outlandish, outrageous stuff that caused you injuries, aka the alcohol, aka the drugs, aka the women, aka the men. For the women that are out here, men too, that are gay, right? So you sustained those injuries because of your money. And you realize that and you know that, and it has broken your own heart because you had time to think. You definitely had time to think. So now you know that you broke your own heart by your money, right? You sustained injuries because of your childishness and your money. And to this day, you have nothing to show for your heartbreak or your money or your hard work because you had to work hard to get that money, right? So there's nothing to show for it. And you're heartbroken, right? With that Princess of Cups. You're in your feelings, right? You're staring back at yourself and you're in your feelings very heavily. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel. You understand now what you've done to yourself. Like I just said, that just reiterates what I said. You have taken a hard, long look at yourself and you understand it is you that has done this. It is you that has brought the demise to yourself. It is you that has brought the end to yourself. So there's no more projection. You've actually looked at yourself and had that wake-up call. Y'all love to say you're woke. No, you've been asleep. When you are awake, that means you have looked at yourself long and hard, cried, wanted to hurt yourself, wanted to hurt someone else, but realize it's your own problem, right? And then you take on the responsibility of fixing yourself. That's what being woke is, right? That moment when you fall and bump your head and say, oh my gosh, it's been me all along who ruined my own life, right? Can't nobody else ruin your life but you, right? Okay. So, what do you wish? Your hopes and dreams. You wish that you could have video calls and hopes and dreams and all of that good stuff. That's what you wish. You wish you could go back to your glory days. You wish you were you were in demand. You wish you were back to when you were just the shit, right? In whatever arena you are in. You may not have been a celebrity. I mean, you might have just been great at, your job. You might have had a great job. Now you don't have a good job anymore. You may have had a great job and now you don't have no job. You might have been well liked and loved and now nobody can't stand you because you became a swindler. Who knows, right? So you wish that you could go back and be successful. You wish you could just be successful, period. Right? You want to be in demand. I understand that. So what got your heart in heavy? Right, you got your hot and heavy out here. You want to put work in. You're ready. You're ready to go back to work. Actually, you guys are on fire to go back to work, but you're not in demand, right? You're not. You're not in demand. You're hot and heavy to go back to work, but you're not in demand. You know why you're not in demand? Because of what you've been doing to people these past years, right? You want to be hot and heavy. You want to be back on the A list. You want to be back on the Billboard charts. But guess what? You guys have been putting out so much. Guys and gals have been putting out so much negative energy, so much negativity, so much hate, so much lies and rumors towards people to where nobody wants to work with you. So it doesn't matter if you're fresh, you're hot, you're heavy, none of that, right? You were a total asshole, right? You guys treated people like crap when you were up. When you were that king of pentacles making all that money, you treated people like crap. So now, right, you're left behind, right? Your light no longer shines, right? So you need to be running by oil. But you got a matcha in your hand. You got a wooden matcha in your hand, right? When you need to be running by an oil lamp, right? Because your light, that street lamp, it been went out, right? Been went out. And that's what Yoki say. Your light, your street lamp been went out. You should have gotten you a oil lamp and begin working by night to better yourself, right? But instead, you went and got you a match and think that match is going to lead you and guide you. When there's a big, right, if you walk too fast, it's going to go out. If you blow if you breathe too hard, it's going to go out. So, right. Right, your light is going to go out, right, no matter what. There's always a factory reset needed, and that's where we're going here. There's a factory reset needed. So let's see what's going on. Right. What is going on here? We have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups. And that just speaks of your glory days being over. They're not coming back. So it's time to be more responsible and get a good job. See where you can get a good job at. What are your other skills, people? What are your other skills? Because your beauty, your booty, your breast, your rap game, your ability to pull a woman with money, a man with money, it's over, right? You must work off your own merit, your own talent now in order to receive. Emperor card. Nine of Pentacles, right? You have to put in your own work now in order to receive anything from anyone, right? No one is giving unless you are married nowadays, right? World card, 10 of Pentacles. You will not receive handouts any longer. You must be in a solid relationship. And most people are not giving up anything if they're not married now. People are making up their mind. Now, mine is mine and yours is yours. If we are not married in a solid, committed marriage, I cannot give to you any longer. And that's a beautiful thing. That is a very beautiful thing. Right, because it's entirely too much clowning. Too much clowning. Too much clowning, too much cloning. It's too much clowning and too much cloning, and it has got you nowhere. What's that? 15, 6. So we have 3 and 6, right? 3 and 6, right? You started receiving, but you didn't watch your own back. So what happened? Everything got flipped up and turned upside down for you. Everything got flipped and turned upside down because you didn't have your own back, right? So now you have been shot away like a cannonball. It's time for you to go. 3 to 6, nobody wants you around, right? You didn't watch your own back, and you had to know to be cutthroat with others, right? So now things got flipped up, turned upside down in your life, And now people are catapulting you away from them, right? They're showing you off heavily. They're blowing the whistle on you. Get away, right? Right, they are going right. You know, like overseas in England, they got the whistles for the women for the rape and stuff. And then they started, yeah, to scare the predator away, right? So that's what it is. People are shooing you off heavily. They don't want anything to do with you, right? Let's see what is next. We have the Two of Wands, the Lovers, and Nine of Wands. With this Two of Wands and the Lovers and the Nine of Wands, what I'm seeing is you guys are going to try to make a lot of connections with the opposite sex to try and make money, right? It's all about money for you. I don't understand why it's about money. But that's what it is, right? This is a group of guys and girls who are old as I don't know what, who are all about money. And that's why your life has been so difficult because it's all about money. Two of Wands. People, you're always showing people off. You're always getting rid of people out your life so you can connect with people with money. Lovers card and Nine of Wands, and then it ends up being right a headache for yourself. You end up hurting yourself, and that's what you did. You knew at a young age, off based off this pattern, right, that you had been on, that you are going to hurt yourself, right, right. And today is the day where I tell you, surprise, you're it, star card. Yes, you hurt yourself by chasing money. You're money hungry, right? That's all these cards are saying. Justice card, Ten of Wands. You are money hungry, right? You are very money hungry. It's all about money for you. That's why you don't have anything in your life because you've been chasing the dollar all this time. Yes, you have. You have been chasing the dollar all this time. And you've been trying to figure out with the Justice card why has your life been so terrible with the Ten of Wands? Why are you so burdened, right? Why is nothing ever balanced in your life? Why can you never be all the way up, right? You're either in the middle or down, right? There is a total imbalance in your life. And you want to know why you're so burdened? Well, that's why. Star card, me, came and told you, right? It's because you're money hungry. It's all about money. And when it's all about money, well, things can get funny. And I don't mean you're laughing, right? But people will be laughing at you, right? But you won't be laughing. And that's why you're in such an uproar. Right, so how are we going to finish this scram boogie? Right, you guys are scram boogieing. You definitely are. You bastards are all the way out. You little bastards are all the way out, and you're scram boogieing. Why you want to scram boogie? Let's pull one more card. You're scram boogieing, but well, guess what's going to happen while you're out there scram boogieing and trying to take from another? Right, someone is going to roll over you like a tractor and take you down and squash you like a bunch of bugs. Right, and for those of you who think it is slick as you shall be hunted down. Right, you will be hunted down. Do not be out here swindling people and stealing from people because this is not a time to play with anyone over their money or assets. It's definitely not time to play with people's money or assets. So if I were you, I would stop. See, Essmé, with her cute self, has to be what? Serious, right? Let's see. Right, Essmé has to be serious also. Right. Right. See, you guys are so cute and so pretty. So cute and so pretty. And you think you're so slick, right? You think you're cute, you think you're pretty, you think you're slick, but you're just a bunch of jumbled up mess, right? You're cute, pretty, sweet. No, you're jumbled up mess. Right. And that's why we can see right through you. That's why you're transparent, right? You're jumbled up mess, right? Look at you. Didn't even iron. You're not even ironed out. You didn't even iron out your own problems. Right. Right. You didn't even want to iron out your own problems. Right. You're just a jumbled up mess. Swearing up and down that you're so cute, so precious, so worth it, and so expensive. Right. I'm priceless. No. There's a price on everyone. Right. There definitely is. And you set your own price. Right. So I am totally done with your oration, right? The scarf was part of the oration, right? So I want you all to have a wonderful afternoon because Essmé is all done, right? I'm enjoying some, whatever. Mm-hmm. Mm. I got the cute little umbrella. Right. I think I got everything. I most definitely did. Right. And we end with the justice card. Everything will rebalance itself. Things always have to be restarted, a factory reset. So, justice card here says that a factory reset will most definitely take place. All right? Well, you guys have a great time. Essmé's out. Bye. You know, Miss Dot probably come in because she was kind of upset earlier. Right, she was upset earlier. So she'll probably come in. All right. Bye-bye.